Do you smell something, Chris?
Hey there, cool teachers. Have you ever walked by like a teacher's room and you smell apple pie or a hint of cinnamon? There may be a reason for that wonderful smell. Or not. But in today's episode, we're going to talk about the Proust effect and how it might help your students remember something. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
So, Barbara, does smell help us remember something?
Well, I think that all of us at some time or another have experienced this thing called the Proust effect.
Yep.
When we smell something and then we are transported back in time. Salami does not transport me back to anything good.
It should transport you back to pre-show, to the cold open.
Okay, so I did some research and found out that the connection between smell and memory happens to be a directly physical one.
Okay.
The olfactory bulb in the brain is only 2 neuronal synapses retrieved from the amygdala. Is that how you
amygdala.
Amygdala. Okay.
Come on now.
The amygdala is an area of a brain that they think has something to do with emotional memory.
Emotional memory, right.
And then it's 3 synapses away from the hippocampus.
You mean the hippocampus?
Yeah, our short-term memory powerhouse. Hippocampus, I like that better.
Yeah, the short-term memory. Mm-hmm.
Right. This nearness links the emotional brain to the smell receptors more closely than any other sense.
So let me translate for the normal people out there.
The amygdalas.
the amygdalas and the hippocampus, whatever she said. So yes, smell triggers memory. It connects directly to that memory. But the question is, can certain aromas improve memory efficiency? Is that effect possible? Can we use smell in other ways, for example? Can they help us study? Can we put something in the room to help us kind of study better, or to remember facts? What can we do as teachers? Can we fill the room with some essential oil or a candle that'll help our kids do that? And so the answer is maybe so. So imagine smelling formaldehyde, right? So this is an example of how it might bring back a memory.
I still remember that smell.
Yeah, dead frogs in a big bucket.
Oh, I know. It's
formaldehyde.
Horrible.
I remember specifically.
You probably liked it.
The distilling of wood. We'd take tongue depressors and we'd heat them and remove the alcohol from the wood. I remember what that smelled like because the entire science hallway smelled like it at the beginning of the school year every year.
Crazy.
So, but could infusing some other smell allow you to perform better in some of those types of things?
Do better on tests.
Right? All related to this idea of the Proust effect.
Well, there have been some interesting studies, Chris.
What?
In 2003, psychologist Mark Moss at Northumbria University carried out a range of cognitive tests on subjects who were exposed either to lavender or rosemary aromas. Rosemary in particular caught my attention as it is considered to be arousing and linked to memory.
Oh, arousing memory.
That's what he says. Whereas lavender is considered to be sedating.
Yes.
So Moss found that those who were smelling lavender performed significantly worse in working memory tests. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And had impaired reaction times in both memory and attention-based tasks compared to the control groups.
What about the rosemary groups?
The rosemary groups, on the other hand, did much better than controls overall in the memory tasks, although their reaction times were slower.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so there's also a study by Burhan Akpinar in Pakistan, the Journal of Social Sciences, who found that students who smelled lemon essential oils aroma actually increased their attention level. Aha! There's your smoking gun.
There it
lemon
is.
essential oil.
Lemon
so
essential
it had
oils.
a positive effect on cognitive learning as well, because of the attention. And so the study was carried out with on 58, I think fourth graders to try to figure that all out. And it was just one experiment, one control group, but that's what they published and they found.
Essential lemon oil.
Yeah, that lemon oil had something to do with it.
Yeah. Well, here are some other studies, okay? Acute exposure to pleasant fragrances has been shown to facilitate the performance of mathematical tasks. I need that. That was done in 1990 by this Barron person. Vigilance tasks, Warren and al., 1991. Word construction and decoding of written messages, Barton and Thornley in 1994. And simulated driving performance, Barron and Kasher in 1998.
So we'll put all of the links to this down there so that when you've got your Yankee Candle just on fleek, burning in your classroom, stinking out the hallways, and people are like, what's going on, Queen Pumpkin Spice? You can say, well, Barron and Kasher in 1989
whatever, yes.
found that. You can cite those. They'll be in the descriptions down below. So more, lavender is known for its sedative qualities, right? We love our lavender. Well, Salomoto in 2005 found that during recess periods, after accumulation of fatigue, they're out playing pretty hard, it can prevent deterioration performance in subsequent work sessions.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
It is cool.
Well, okay, so let's cut through all the research studies, but what can teachers do with this? What can teachers learn from this?
That is the big question.
What can students learn from this? I mean, when they go home, should they start burning essential oils or candles? The research we've read is inconclusive, but it suggests that students can affect their emotions and possibly learning. So, maybe try different types of essential oils in your classroom. See what students say.
Yeah, different candles.
See how it affects their test scores or performance.
Yeah.
But in any case, get the smell of the stinky salami out of that classroom.
Salami and cheese.
Ooh, that'll turn
all
them off.
the goodies.
brother.
But really, it teachers, and this is what you should remember from this. It kind of goes back to your kind of foundational knowledge, your own belief systems that a classroom that smells good is a happier place. It creates a more emotional response. It allows students to feel that they are home. If other parts of that are a safe and inviting space, smell will trigger those quicker than just about anything.
Smell is an important thing, especially for certain people. It's with a cute sense of smell, like some of us.
Like some cheese and meat?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, during my next presentation, I'm actually going to bring a diffuser with some lavender essential oils.
Oh, and let's see if I can read the script better.
Okay, yeah. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and watch out for those amygdalas and hippocampus or whatever they are.
She got them by the end. That's the only thing that matters. So, thanks. Hopefully this will tickle your senses. Maybe as you watch this, you are pulling out cheese, and so you could be a part of this. Maybe we'll do a full Smell-O-Vision episode at some point. But please like, share, and comment, and let us know what kind of candles you are burning in your classroom.
Sounds good.
And we'll see you next time.
Smells good. No, thank you.